Welcome back to M&J Incorporated. Today we will be making ice cream. We were going to be making a Girl Scout cookie ice cream, but that fell through because of technical difficulties. So instead we will be making a chocolate chip cookie and peanut butter ice cream instead. So let's get started. So here we have all the ingredients. I have all the basic necessities to make this ice cream. So first off, we have vanilla, heavy or half and half, milk, peanut butter, and chocolate chip cookies. Last minute ingredient, sugar. When starting on this, you want to start off with a cold pan. Pour in your heavy whipping cream, about a half a jug, milk, sugar, and finally, your vanilla extract. You don't need a lot, maybe just a few drops. And once you have that all incorporated, take a whisk or something. I'm using a spatula from the handle side, just so we can mix this all together. But just keep on stirring. And after a while, all those ingredients should start to mix together. And this is just the basics. If you want to make a chocolate ice cream, you can make it go so that when you are mixing it, you can make a chocolate ice cream. Just use some sort of tempered chocolate that would mix well with milk. And after a minute or so, you dip your finger into the cold mixture and give it to taste. And if it needs anything a little extra, just take those ingredients. I think I'm going to just add a little extra vanilla for that little bit of an extra kick. Just add little by little. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more sugar. And just keep stirring until you need it to be done. And repeat the process. Dip your finger again. That tastes perfect. And just let it boil for 10 to 15 minutes. Once you have your milk consistently like so, you could start adding other ingredients like your cookies. And then you could take your peanut butter and start scooping it in there. And then take something to stir it all up with. And just let the milk kind of melt this all down into there. since it's still hot, you don't need to have your pan on unless it just needs a little bit more heat. Then that's fine. But at this point, you shouldn't really need it. And stir when needed. And you just keep on stirring for a minute or two. Once you think you have a good consistency, you turn it to its side while still like spinning it around. And if you do not see any clumps, you're fine. So that is when you take your spatula or whatever you're using out and you transfer it into a nice cold bowl so that you can let it sit for a few minutes before adding it to the freezer. Now take your pan and clean it off. So now that we have gotten the broth for the ice cream done, we have to go like this with one thing of aluminum foil and wrap it around there with this sort of edge. And then we take salt on top of that. And we pour it right on there for flavor. We're not looking to add it into the ice cream mixture. We're literally just letting it sit. So now I take a second piece and put it over that, trying to tuck in as I go. And now lift up on the bowl. And make sure that your broth is not hot. All you want to do is make sure that the broth is at a warm temperature so that when you are putting it in here, it does not crack your glass container or whatever container you're using. Make sure that it's room temperature to lukewarm, if anything. And then place right into your freezer without spilling. And now this is the part where it's going to take the longest for you. It will take up to 18 hours to freeze. So that is how you make ice cream. Next, in 18 hours, we will be eating it for you guys and telling you guys how it is. We have now been waiting for 5 days. This is the final result of the ice cream. Now we have something a little fun to show you. So now we're going to be making some amazing milkshakes. We have our ice cream, we have some milk, and I have 2 biscottis. Now we're going to make milkshakes. Cool little tip that I try to teach people is if your ice cream is as hard as this is, where you can't scoop it, take your spoon, turn on hot water, and put it underneath the water like so to heat up. Let it run for a minute or 2. And once you think you have it nice and warm, start scooping your ice cream. Try not to do what I just did. And if not, put it in the microwave. Now we're going to make some milkshakes. So off camera, I have shaven off some of the ice cream. I'll just be taking as much of it as I can, throwing it right into a blender. And just try to scrape as much as you can off if you can. Oh my god, that tastes amazing. Take some milk. Take one biscotti. Break it in 4 places. Grab the container. Put it on your high blender and turn on. You don't need to blend it for that long or on that high. Take the lid off. Pour in a glass. About halfway. Grab a second biscotti and break that up for a little extra crunch. Pour off the rest. Leave one piece for the very top. And there you have it. A milkshake fit for a king. Let's try it, guys. No words could explain how good this really looks to me right now. Let's get eating.
What does it taste like?
Peanut butter, cookies. Oh my god.
What? You want me to try it?
That fucking over. Eat.
Can the camera even see me?
Yes, it can.
You want me to try this?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any specific way that you want me to eat it or try it? Drink it or just use a spoon?
Gotta dip it.
Wait, like the whole thing or just like...
Yeah, the whole thing, dude.
I don't like break it off or anything?
Nah, you don't need to.
If you want to, you can, but you don't need to. Hold it in there for a few seconds, though. Like, really hold it in there for a few seconds.
Like a cookie?
Yeah, the cookie. Hold it in there for a few seconds. Trust me, make it kind of soft, but yet crunchy.
Tastes kind of like cereal or something.
Right?
Like ice cream cereal.
Good?
That's pretty good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now here. If you guys tell me that you've seen someone recently on YouTube made ice cream, I haven't seen many people do it lately, but this is for surely a recipe that a lot of people should try. So we're gonna just show you this real quick. About 2 weeks prior to making that ice cream, we had made this, which is a Girl Scout cookie ice cream, which we're not going to be trying this one. We've already eaten it. Phenomenal. It's a Thin Mint based cookie. So the mint stands out there. So you guys can see there's not just one way of making this ice cream. There's many different types of ways that you can make it. But the recipe we made for you guys today and here is literally one of my favorites. I love cookies. I love peanut butter. Em over here likes a good minty ice cream. Literally after this, she's gonna be eating store-bought. Store-bought when we have actual ice cream that I made. And that's not saying that we don't enjoy it, though. We do enjoy having stuff like this, but I just find this to be a little bit more complicated than is necessary to go out and buying this, because this is going to be a lot more inexpensive than this. Not saying that this is not good. It's really good. Honestly, I love this. This is unique. This is something different. So we urge you guys, try it out for yourself. Please follow us and like here. And subscribe for more videos.
Yeah, and like us on Facebook too.